Welcome everyone, this is Sophie from Low Waste Housekeeping. Just want to touch briefly on what's happening in this crazy world at the moment. I hope everybody's keeping calm and try to carry on as normal as possible. When we get into the topic, we'll get straight into this video. Here we go. So I'm setting myself up for a chill, slow Sunday with some vegan macarons my partner made for me. Brew my coffee in the morning, getting my crochet little setup ready. On today's video, I will show you how to crochet a dishcloth. Just to let you know, I started crocheting about 2 months ago. I don't know the correct terminology, but I will try my best to show you and explain to you the steps of how I have been crocheting dishcloth so far. So first thing in the morning, I like to brew my coffee using an AeroPress. This morning I'm using a manual coffee grinder with some fresh coffee beans we got from the store, pouring it in, just setting myself up to a nice environment because crocheting can take a while. You might need a little snack in between and give yourself a break. Have fun with it, chill out. That's what is Slow Sunday is all about. You know, getting out of the hustle and bustle of the city life. So here we go. You need a 5mm crochet hook, and you will also need some yarn. This is 100% cotton yarn I got from the charity store. I just like to practice with the yarns that I get from the charity store. So this is the first step. This is called a snip knot. So I'm going to put the yarn around 3 of my fingers. Sorry, my hands are in the way. They've been out of the way soon. On the second loop, when I cross over, just like this, tuck it under your pinky to secure it. Grab your hook. So we are gonna hook it, not the first one, but the second string that we crossed over. So we're just gonna hook it on the crochet hook, twist it around to secure it, and this would allow us to secure the knot onto our hook. The next step, we are going to chain 27 times, just for the first structure of the dishcloth. Here is the slow version of the hook and chain 27 times. So you just hook your crochet hook with your yarn, hook it through, and then pull underneath. We do the second one, hook, and then pull underneath. You do this 27 times on the first row. So here you have 27 chains for the foundation of your dishcloth. So we now start on the second row. The second row will include a yarn over pull over into the third loop. So we're just going to count down the loops. So that's 1 loop, 2, and we just pull our hook into the third one, and we're gonna do a yarn over pull, yarn over pull into the same loop 3 times. So once you yarn over, pull over 3 times into the same loop, you have 6 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you will pull through all 6 loops. Here you will yarn over, pull through this loop, tighten it, and start on to the next loop. So now we're just going to repeat the same step all the way through the second row, and we are going to count every third loop. So here you will have the texture part of your dishcloth. I'll call it the bumps. And we are finishing off our second row on the second last bump. So yarn over, pull over. We will start on the last bump now. Yarn over, pull over into the same loop 3 times. Yarn over, pull over, 2, yarn over, pull over 3 times. Get in there. And you can incorporate the slip knot, the string that's hanging out from the slip knot at the beginning of our first row. So pull all the way through just to secure and make it all neat together. So you go yarn over and pull through in all 6 loops. Get in there. And yarn over, pull over. So now we are going to start onto the third row. So make sure you flip it over and we will begin our third row. So here we are onto the third row. In the third row we want to find the small loops in between the bumps. So we're looking at the bumps, we're looking for the small hole, not the big hole, but the small hole. So here we go, finding it. This little hole here, we are gonna yarn over, pull through 3 times, just like we have done in the previous 2 rows. So here we go. Yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3 times, and then yarn over, pull through all 6 loops. And to secure, yarn over, pull through. Now we're starting on the second bump. Find the little hole, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull 3, and then yarn over, pull all 3 6 hoop and secure it. So here I'm just counting the bump, making sure it has 11 bumps because we are making 11 rows by 11 row dishcloth. So this is the finished 3 rows of the dishcloth. Just gonna make sure of the bumps again. It's okay if you miss some bumps, you know, rusty looking dishcloth, won't harm anyone. Flip over when you're ready and we will start the repeating of the yarn over, pull through into the same loop 3 times all the way through the 4th row. We will do it 11 times. So yarn over, pull through into the same loop 11 times for each row that you do. And just a reminder, we are doing 11 rows. Here we go. So this is 4 rows that we have here, 1 2 3 4, and we're just going to continue the pattern all the way through until we do 11 rows. So I'm just showing you a closer look of the holes. You can see there's the small holes, and into the small holes, I'm just poking up through here at the moment. This is where you will yarn over, pull through the same loop 3 times. So I'm just going to continue onto the 5th row now. Continue until you have 11 rows. Take a nice comfy seat, as I'll do now. Here are some of the problems that might occur. Your hook might come off your yarn. No problem, you just hook it back into the loop just like this. Just take your time and then you can continue working your yarn into the row. The dishcloth is flimsy at first, but once you get to the 4th row or 5th row, it becomes a bit stronger and easy to find the little loops as previously mentioned. So now I'm just going to relax and just continue doing the loop and chain, yarn over, pull over 3 times into the same loop. And here I will just show you again, just a reminder, freshen your memories, how to hook it through and secure the bumps, because the texture part of the dishcloth is the important part. And I am just going to relax and finish off till I get to 11 rows by 11 rows. And here I'm just making sure I have 11 bumps for the texture part of the dishcloth. Yes, 11 bumps. Flip it over and I will start onto this 6th row now. Here I'm just checking I have 11 by 11 rows. Here you might get some flimmy part of the dishcloth, but it's okay, you can put a border around it. I won't go through the border as I want to just keep it simple today. So now I'm going to start onto the hook part of the dishcloth. So here we're going to secure the end of the dishcloth to start on the hooks. Put your hook through the loop, change pull over, and then pull over, and here is the base of our hook to secure. I'm not going to do the border as I said right now, so I'm just going to continue onto the hook. We are going to do 10 single chain, so loop through, hook, loop through, hook, loop through, hook. Sorry, that was Sue sparking, you can hear him. We're going to do 10 times, and this will be a nice little hook that you can hook onto the edge of your sink, and just to dry the cotton dishcloth and to keep it hygienic. Now here to secure the ends, put your hook through the loops. I'm going to take the end part where your yarn is, and we're just going to straighten it up, make it nice and tight, and yarn over, pull through all of the 4 loops here that we have, and you have to then pull through the 5th hook. And I like to do it a couple of times just to secure everything, because it is cotton, it is silky, soft, and I just put it through random little hooks. This is not the professional way of crocheting. As I said, I am a beginner, I don't know the correct terminology, but this is how I started, and hopefully over time my videos will become more professional. So I'm just going to grab some scissors now to cut off the end of the yarn, and here I will show you how to just keep all the loose string nice and neat. Some people use needles to thread it through, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to use my hook and just thread it through the holes that's in the dishcloth, just like this one here, the holes. And you just put it on top, and you just use the hook and hook this yarn and pull it through each of the hole. You can do it random, just as I'm doing it right now. It doesn't really matter. But you just want to do it random because you just want to secure all the yarn into it. You don't want anything hanging as well, so you just hook it through the little holes just like this. This pattern is really good because the holes are big, so you can the holes or the bumps makes the texture of the dishcloth, and it's good too because you can hide all the imperfection. And being low waist, things don't have to be perfect. I like the rusty look, I like the handmade things, and that's why we changed our lifestyle. So you can buy the pretty things, it's each to their own, but I like it DIY. So here I'm just hooking it through randomly for each random loops really. And yeah, we are gonna have a nice finish to it. Just like I said, you can add a border to it, but for this video I'm keeping it nice and simple, back to basic, rusty looking. And speed up things a little bit now. So we nearly finished here, and just secure at the ends as well. Tuck it all in, make it all nice and secure it. And here we have a dishcloth that you can use, biodegradable, put in compost after use. So here are the other dishcloths I previously made. This one has no border as we made it through the video here, but it's still beautiful. And here are the borders one. We are using natural fiber, so the textures and the sizing are always going to change. Imperfection of being low waist 08. I love it. It's nice and soft, silky, 100% biodegradable. Putting in compost when you finish. It's sustainable, better than plastic spongy cloth. This makes me feel dirty saying that, but I love this cloth. Thank you guys for watching.